My name is Allison, and I'm a former home-based baker turned retail bakery shop owner. And it wasn't that long ago when I was running my bakeries that I was finding myself getting overstressed and overworked while trying to work in my business and at the same time work on my business. So I found ways to save time, save money, and have more freedom. And I'm here to share those tips with you so that you can grow your side hustle into the baking business of your dreams. Hey everyone, welcome to Hot Topics Live, 2 p.m. Central Time on Monday, and that means it's time to take 15 minutes out of your day to learn a new business tip or strategy to help you run your home bakery business better. So today on Hot Topics Live, we are going to be talking about 3 things that you should be doing the week after a holiday. And we are just days after a Thanksgiving week. I don't know about you guys, but I ate, I drank, I slept, and I watched TV all in the span of 2 days. I really went deep into relaxing this holiday, and it was amazing. I have to say, unplugging and recharging does wonders for the soul. And so if you are doing that right now, if you're taking a day off to regroup and just, pat yourself on the back for a job well done, then by all means, congratulations, you deserve it. Whether this was your first Thanksgiving selling home baked goods or your 10th, they're always so much work, and we always take on more than we can handle. At least I know I do. So I always tend to want to forget about the holiday just as soon as it passes. But today I want to share with you 3 really important and crucial things that you should be doing the week after your major holiday. So before we jump right into today's topic, I want to just give a shout out to all our brand new members here in Home Bakery Business Tips Facebook group. This is the place to be if you're looking for weekly tips to grow your business. The community is here to support you, and this is the place where you can ask your questions and not worry about sounding like a beginner, because we've all been there. So welcome to the community, and whether you're just starting selling or you're a seasoned pro and you're looking for support, this is the place for you. If you're watching from YouTube, then welcome as well. You're more than welcome to join the Facebook group. If you scroll up in the description of this video, there's a link to join the group and become a part of the live chat that goes on during these videos and the conversations that happen throughout the week. Or if you want to just hang out over there on YouTube, you can comment in the video comment section there, and I'll circle back and engage with you over there on YouTube. And last but not least, our regulars. Some of you have been in this group since it was like less than a dozen people. We're growing every week. I welcome new members, and it's the best place to be. I mean, in my humble opinion. So welcome everybody. And I'm so glad that you're here, and congrats on surviving another Thanksgiving season. So what are these 3 things that you should be doing besides getting some R&R and being kind to yourself for a few days? Well, it's really easy to just kind of put the holiday behind you and maybe gloss over a few things that didn't go well, count the money in your bank account and, feel pretty good about that. But there's more. There's more that you should be doing if you are interested in growing your business. So let's talk about those. What I want to recommend is that after every major holiday or sales promotion, you take a day or a half a day, however long it takes you, to reflect on the entire process and take some notes. So these notes are going to help you going forward to remember the details of this promotion this season and do more of what went well, and then fix those things that didn't. So as you grow as a business owner, you'll be able to just learn from your experiences better if you take the time to put it on paper or on a document like a Word doc or a spreadsheet, in any format that helps you, just so you can go back and reflect on it. So there's 3 things that you should be doing. And the first one is recapping your promotion. So what you want to do in this first section is just put down on paper, here are the ways that I was selling this holiday season. So if this Thanksgiving you participated in an in-person vendor event and you took pre-orders on your own for pre-sales, you want to jot those down. I would literally name it out. I did a pop-up event at my church and I posted on my Facebook page that I was taking pre-orders and describe those promotions. You might want to say what date they took place, like the pre-orders opened for pre-ordering on this date and they closed for cutoffs on this date. Give yourself the details that you're going to want to see next year. If you did a vendor event, who hosted it? How many people came? Was it well attended? Were there other bakers? You're really trying to describe this event so that you can get some data out of this whole process when we're done. So number 1, we're going in and taking stock of how you promoted your sales during the season. Okay, number 2, the second thing that you should be doing is you should be summarizing your key takeaways of the holiday season. So as a home-based baker who sold at a pop-up event and did pre-orders, I want to jot down my key takeaways. And what those are going to be are what was on my menu this season. So my key takeaways might be that at the vendor event, I introduced my newest cookie flavor. I added that chai spice snickerdoodle to my holiday menu. So you could talk about what your menu was. If you had any specials and if you offered any deals, promotions, upsells, or anything like that. So this is where you're going to make yourself some notes about how those things worked for you. So if I'm selling at this imaginary home bakery this year who did a pop-up sale at the church and then took pre-orders, I would describe or even link to a copy of what my menu was and what was different about it at this season. So I did my classics, which was a pecan pie and an apple pie. And I also added the cranberry rhubarb pie. I just made that one up. It sounds a little tart, but you know what I mean, right? You're going to list all of the things that you did and then those new ones that you did. And I also had a special where I tried a new pricing strategy for my brownies, and I did 1 for $3 and 2 for $5. And you're going to record any of those things that you tried, your new, tricks that you've learned, maybe something you picked up here in this group, maybe something you saw in another group and you gave it a try this season. You want to write that down in your key takeaways. And this is where you're going to also say that, this vendor event was really not very well attended. I overbaked for it. And the person promoting it made it sound like there was going to be a lot of foot traffic, but there was a football game on that day and it was really slow into the last hour. Things like that, you're going to recap in there so that, like I said, we're pulling information out of this at the end. So you are writing down your key takeaways from both of your events. For your pre-orders, your key takeaways could be how you promoted it. I started promoting it 2 weeks before. I did 4 social media posts. You can actually link to your social media posts and copy that URL from the post into your document if you're doing like a Word doc so that you can click on it next year and see what you did. So you're going to basically give yourself this high level snapshot of everything that happened. And then the third thing that you should be doing the week after your holiday promotion is to record your results. This is where you're going to get down to numbers. This is how many items you sold. It's easy just to think about sales, and we tend to want to go like, I did $500 at my pop-up. That my goal was to do 1,000. I only did 500, and then you're only focusing on that. But break that down into more information. How many sales did you make? That was 22 sales. And how many new customers did you gain? I had 15 returning customers, and the rest I'm not sure. So I'm assuming that they're new customers, or if you're tracking them in your Square, then get more detailed on that information if you have it. So you're really drilling down on the results. And for your pop-up, you can do the same thing, or for your pre-sale, you can do the same thing. So for each event that you did, you want to get as much information out of it as you can. The number of new customers, the number of returning customers, your total dollars in revenue, your number of sales, your average order, whatever information you can get out of there, put it in this summary. If you're using Square, you might think, well, why don't I just run a report when I need it? But it's really nice to have your entire promotion all in one place so you can go in and look at a snapshot of it. So when you're done with this, you're going to have a Word doc, or even if it's just notes in a spiral notebook, that really somebody could just look at and see exactly what happened for you during this Thanksgiving sale. They're going to say, okay, she did these 2 promotions. Here, she did these 2 promotions. This is what was on the menu. This is how it went. These are the numbers. And then you're going to add any additional information that you have. Like next year, I really would like to start promoting I could have promoted my pre-sales earlier. Next year, start a week earlier. Or you might notice that all of your pre-orders came in on that last day. And next time you want to move your cutoff date a little closer to the pickup date. So that next time you're doing your sales, you're actually improving from what you did this year. So at the end of your season, you've done all this hard work, just selling, rolling out all those pie crusts, whatever it is that you were selling, making rolls and staying so busy. You're proud of yourself for all your hard work, or you should be. But this is the final step, is to wrap it all up in a summary. And then you can tuck it all away and be done with the season. Now, all of this information is going to come in super handy when you are getting ready to plan your Thanksgiving again. You can pull up these notes and take a look at it. But not only that, you could use this information on your next promotion. Like Christmas is right around the corner, or Valentine's Day. You can take some of those takeaways and say, I know that my pre-order sales need to have a bigger window, or they need more promotion, or I'm going to be a little bit more selective when I choose vendor events because I lost a lot on inventory that didn't sell. Things like that are decisions that are going to make you just a better business person in general, all around. And thinking about it from this business perspective at the end of the day is how you're going to get there. So now let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear from you how your holiday season went. Would you give it a thumbs up? Like you're really happy with your results, or maybe a thumbs down where you just feel like things didn't go quite as planned. Now, remember that it takes time to grow a really successful home bakery business. And everybody has had a holiday that did not go well. We baked too much. It didn't sell. Something didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. So give yourself a break if things didn't go very well, and just know that they can get better, that people get better the more they do things. This is how you get more confident as a baker. This is how you get better. And a summary like this is going to be one of those tools that you can use. All right, so let me know in the comments how your holiday sales went and if you're going to try this, if you're going to be doing your holiday summary, and then jump over into the Facebook group for the conversation afterwards. I will drop a prompt in there to see who all is doing this, and you could share some of your amazing wins and some of your sad fails, because we celebrate both. I mean, we're just real here, right? So sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, and this is how we grow. All right, so 3 things that you should be doing after your holiday sales. Let me know in the comments how your holiday went for you. And I want to let you know that going forward here in the Home Bakery Business Tips Facebook group, we're going to begin spotlighting one home baker every week to do a quick little coaching on the spot. You don't have to be on the call to do it. If you want to be featured as one of our home bakers of the week, then I'm going to be doing a call in a prompt, a Facebook post inside the group, and you could drop your name in there if you want to be featured. And then watch for that next week on Hot Topics Live. All right, everyone, it's 15 minutes. That's all the time I'm going to take of yours, because I know that you guys need to go make your holiday summaries now. So thanks so much for joining on Hot Topics Live today. And I will see you same time, same place next week. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.